That helps turning on audio. As you can see from behind me, I've changed my setup. I redid my whole room. So, since last stream, I have redone the whole room, which is pretty crazy, but it looks a lot better. Um, but yeah, so it's a little bit different. Thumbnail. I have some ideas. Oh, let me also turn that off. There we go. Boom. Lighting isn't much better, but it'll just look like this from now on. So you guys can see my face. No, no. I've just come up with some ideas for some stuff. And it's very bright when it comes to different, hold on. Nice. Yeah, we'll have the right keybind set, so let me add that on. A little bit of lo-fi doesn't hurt nobody. Like that. Okay. Let's get to building. So we need the andesite, stone brick, stone, oak, some stairs, some slabs, all the different sorts. So let's get very loud. Let me turn down friendly mobs. Boom. Let me turn up hostile mobs because I feel like creepers I can never hear. Let's just take care of that. That. I don't need all of that. So I don't need all of that or that at all. Okay, well, let's just run. Mm. I like to make a little time lapse with this. This is a simple build I wanted to get done and get made. Because this area has like no builds in it, so I'm like, you know what? I'll place one down. I'll plop one down right here. As we're getting the first layer down, I'm going to talk to you guys about future plans of this world. Not even that loud, it's just it's overtaking everything else. But yeah, future plans. For this world, I plan to try to stream at least twice a week in here, maybe 3 times a week. But I also want to start another series as well as take days off to do content. So I'll probably do it like 2 to 3 times a week, and then one time, actually, maybe 2 times a week, and then in this other series, I'm gonna do once or twice a week as well. The other series is going to be a lot more grindy, less quick progression. It's going to be a slower progression type of pack, type of series, I should say. So it's going to be like a bear with me pack. Like, don't expect it to be quick. It's going to be a skyblock. But as you know, skyblock takes forever. So that's what we're going to be working with. We're going to be working with slow progression pack, which isn't too big of a thing. I kind of enjoy slower progression, but also it can't be too slow that it's boring. It's going to be a very grindy pack too, so. Not that. Boom. That's the first layer done. I'll do floors eventually. But for now, I'm not going to. Yeah, so it's gonna be a skyblock pack. Not gonna be modded or anything, it's gonna be pure vanilla. But I'm deciding if I want to do it in a hardcore sense, ultra hardcore sense, or just regular survival, because it'd be cool to do some sort of like ultra hardcore, because I haven't done that before, and I've heard it's pretty fun, but also very challenging. So it's like, I already haven't done, I did a survival world because I knew I was terrible at hardcore, so like, increasing the difficulty, not durability, difficulty. I don't know if it'll go well or not, but point is to have fun at the end of the day. So it's like, do I not wanna do hardcore or ultra hardcore? But I think it'd be kind of fun to do ultra hardcore because it adds a little bit more challenge. Plus, Skyblock's not as dangerous. It's dangerous, don't get me wrong, but it's not as dangerous. And I kind of enjoy the struggle of finding resources. I'm trying to get resources from different farms that you would never really make before. Just stuff similar to that. With ultra hardcore, it's a lot different. I don't know, it's just the turn, that's why. I'm like, that's not the same. Like, for example, some things you'd have to make in the ultra hardcore, there's no regeneration naturally, so you have to use either potions or like suspicious stew that gives you regeneration, or anything that gives you regeneration or healing. But the problem with that is normally in ultra hardcore you just get the oxide daisy and you can make suspicious potions that give you regeneration. Can't really do that in Skyblock, so trying to figure out ways to get yourself healed up is a lot more challenging, but it's a lot more interesting because you're like, you have to get a lot more creative with it. And I have some plans on how I could do it at a future date, of course. But it's like, maybe we could do it. I think it would be kind of fun to do hardcore in a Skyblock type of way. Also, I don't think the storage room will be in this building. I probably could do it, but I don't think I wanna. Mostly because of the struggle that would cause trying to do it in a small area is not fun. Even though it's pretty possible. So I have a mod that allows you to open doors simultaneously, which is pretty cool because that kind of just, it should be something that's in vanilla, but it's not in vanilla for some reason. I should add the synchronized door opening to vanilla. Look at that, it's coming along. You don't realize how annoying two doors not opening is um, when you don't have a mod that does it for you. But then when you have a mod for it, that does it automatically, it's like, oh wow, this is actually really nice. Why isn't this in the regular game? Because it doesn't increase any it doesn't do any performance issues. It doesn't have any performance issues. It's just I don't think Mojang wants to add it for some reason. Ah, that's strange because I feel like it's just a nice little um, quality of life update, adding doors being able to freaking open together, double doors opening together. Well, I think it's just something that would be really nice to have. It doesn't break the game. It doesn't, really have any downsides. It's like, why not add it? Ow. Ah, look at this. It's already coming along. If you guys didn't see my short where I was designing this, you guys should check it out because it shows off me building. Oh my gosh. Me building off this build. It's just pretty cool in general. Because you see the process of me building and how I kind of go with, or how I go with building, or how I build. Because not everyone builds the same, and my type of building technique is interesting in how I do it. Because I don't do it in the normal way that you would, where you just place down blocks and see what happens. More of the make an outline and then see how it goes. Thunderstorm is rare. About to sleep again. Check out this thunderstorm. Normally I'd be like, heck yeah, we love thunderstorms, but right now it's not really the greatest thing to have. Because mobs will spawn and I'll have skeletons shooting at me, and then creepers gonna blow me up, and it's just a big mess. Let's not have it. Boom. Boom. I don't know why it's changed or why it's wrong, but mm, it's like, how do I get back up? Water bucket's the easiest way, but it's also the messiest. It's like, is it really that good? It's the only way I can really do it, but coming along slowly. The vibes are kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Ooh, this thing is my iron farm is working. So like this whole time, I'm just getting some XP or some iron, which I'm going to be using for my storage system. Weird. I just this side was like skimping on the stone. That side I had all the stone. I need deep slate. I need stone. I need all the other blocks, which I have most of the stuff. So yeah, hop down here. Maybe not that yet. So yeah, pretty much I can have all the stuff in my inventory and still have room. There's like no creepers around because I don't need my stuff blowing up again. I have a 2 hour delay at school tomorrow. My friends are messaging about it right now. I'm guessing it's because the school didn't want to make people plow, and so now they're waiting till today or something, or they're waiting for it to melt, and then it's gonna take forever. So yeah, let's do a 2 hour delay instead. Hey, I mean free sleep, or I can spend the extra time making a video. So it's like, is Is it a win-win situation for me, or is it just a more sleep time type of time? My friends are acting like it's a big deal that we have a 2-hour delay. It's weird. The response was a little weird, but it's just a 2-hour delay. It's not the end of the world. Would they rather be in school? I have a feeling they like school more than I thought. I wouldn't be complaining about it. Oh, weird. That ain't gonna work. I was gonna try to do like the old trick where you would basically like place or like click the door, and then as soon as you do, you okay, that's not right. Oh well, that's not right either. Where you like click on the door where you jump and then you like get on top of the door. It's a weird glitch, but a weird feature. That's fair. There you go. Not too bad. They're wrong because they're like different, or orientated differently, different way than they're supposed to be. So. One more. Thank God. I'm gonna say first. Dun, dun, dun. That takes care of that. Let's now. This build isn't too difficult. It's pretty easy. Seems like a pattern there. Strange. Oh, have to fill that in. There we go. Just like that. That's this side done. The roof is probably the most annoying part. No. Oh, we're safe. Okay. For a second, I thought um, the water was going to destroy the moss carpet. That does happen if you don't have, like, if the water goes into the carpet, it will destroy the carpet. But luckily, there's a dip. Originally, I was going to put this just right on top of the farms, but it wasn't going to fit. This build is too short for it. So it would have like gone right to the edge of this, but then it would have like ended right here. So it was like way too, it was a little bit too short, unfortunately. Oh God. Why can do this? The rest of it's gonna be a little more difficult, but like here, this isn't too bad. There we go. Not too bad. I realized this is taking quite a bit of time, but then I realized, oh wait, the build I'm gonna have after this probably, well maybe not right after this, but in the future, is like a lot bigger than this. And it's gonna take a lot more time than this. So, probably should be not be complaining. Materials are probably gonna take 2 streams just to collect. So I really shouldn't be complaining. I had to make sure I was using the right pickaxe because I could have just broke it with a fortune pick and then I wouldn't have gotten my stuff back. Also, that is a block. Oh. Okay. This is where scaffolding comes in handy. I really should have made some. I forget not everyone has the luxury of being able to walk to school or walk home. Is the main reason, yeah, some people don't want to have 2 hour delays because they have to wait for the parent to drop them off, and if they don't have a class early, or the one class they have early is canceled, then they have to wait in this room. It's like a conference room, pretty much, for a while. That's kind of pointless, but they make you. But you can normally stay home until like you have to actually head back for your actual classes that aren't canceled. But the problem with that is if you don't have a ride or you're not close enough, then you can't really do that because, well, how are you getting to school then? I was not expecting there to be a day off of school and then a 2-hour delay on top of it. That's kind of surprising with our school at least. Usually they don't like to do this, but I mean 2-hour delays are better than days off because the 2-hour delays don't get pushed. You don't they don't require to make up those days or that time. There's a lot of people say like I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, your friends at school are just as good as your friends at work. The problem with the friends at work and the problem with the friends at school is friends at work, you don't see them enough to really like get to know them truly. And with people at school, you like get to know them really well, and but they're not mature or something like that. I'm not saying I'm mature or anything, but people at work are a lot more mature than me, or a lot more mature than the friends I have at school. So it's nice because they act like adults. Well, most of the time because they are adults, but besides the point, they act like adults and they act mature and they are mature, and it's nice because not everything's jokes and sunshines and bubbles. And they're great to talk to because they know how life really is outside of high school with taxes, with not just with taxes, now with having to work for a living, living alone or living with someone. They know that, which people don't realize until after, or once they're actually in that situation where they have to pay to live. Right now, people just are in high school and they live with their parents and basically just get fed by their parents and they don't have to worry about money. But when you're actually working and trying to save money for a new car or actual place to live, people don't realize in high school, or in high school you don't realize how much that actually takes, how much work you actually have to do. Also, a lot of people in my school are just like given stuff, cars and expensive things are just handed to them because their parents are either rich or they get away with stuff and they're the only child. I think I was talking about this the other day. My favorite part about one of my friends is his parents are a little bit more wealthy, but he doesn't act like that, and he doesn't get treated like he's wealthy. He's a little spoiled. He has some things that I don't have, but relatively, we're pretty much even. He's also a lot smarter and with technology and stuff. He's the one who like pretty much built my PC at my dad's. He didn't build it, but he basically designed it and came up with the parts because I don't know parts. Like in all honesty, I really don't know parts. I would love to know parts and like how things work together and pairing good parts together so that way they actually work well together and aren't just like overpowering each other. Like having too good of a CPU. I mean, you can't really have too good of a CPU. You kind of need that to be good. But like if your GPU is underpowered, you can throw it off and make it like not work the best. So having someone that knows what he's doing with that is great. We got our information. 1 second. Well, it was for my trade class because we're part of the PM session, and with 2 hour delays, our schedule is a little different than people who have AM. So I was just sharing the image of the information to my friends who are also in PM. Yeah. So I have like most of the people I work with are friendly and are good people. One guy, he's not the best. He's actually he knows everything, but he's been there less time than me. Um, so it's like, oh, well, that's a little annoying, but I can get along with that. That's manageable. That's really, really manageable compared to people, stories I've heard from other people and who they work with, and people I've worked with in general too. Like, the big difference. Yeah, people at work are great, and we do joke around. Like, we're not the most mature people group, but there's a the main difference is people at work know when to be serious and when not to be serious. Like for example, my friend Eli at work, he's serious when he needs to be. He at moments he's like actually taking care of something and like doing something seriously, and then other times he's playing college football game over the our headsets, which that's amazing. I love that. I love that because I can hear him. My one friend John, he's like, "Hey, does anyone know how to mute one person?" As a joke, because I think he was a fan of the other team and that team was losing, so he's like, "Oh, well, I want to meet this guy because he's rubbing in my face, basically," which is funny. But which I don't even know if you're even allowed to put stuff over your over the headsets because it's used for work stuff, and if someone's trying to call something in or whatever, and all they hear is the freaking football game, they might have some issues there. But but people are chill. That's the difference too. The people are chill at work. People at school, like the teachers and stuff, are always pain in the ass. Also, what are the vibes playing right now? It's like I'm being put into a trance. Like people at school, they're just annoying and not my friends. They're fine, but just like the students as well as the teachers, they're just annoying. Students are acting stupid for no reason. The teachers are just annoying. Well, at least one of them is my English teacher. But yeah, the kids are stupid. They are usually the rich, cool ones that are like, "Oh, I'm better than everyone else." My friend group is pretty chill. They're not like annoying like that. That's the main positive is my friend group isn't the type to be like, "Oh, I'm better than everyone else," or "You are a terrible person," even though I'd you didn't do any of the project. You did like 90% of it. That's not enough. I don't need to do anything in the project because I am better than everyone else. That's how some people are, honestly. Because if you're part of the group project and you don't do all of it for them, they'll call you a bad person and say that you didn't do anything. It's happened a few times, and people who have been in high school probably know exactly what that feels like, because it probably has happened to them. I mean, it's the same thing at work. If you are doing something and then you got called out for not doing something correctly or just not at all, you can't be like, well, this person said he was going to do it. And it can happen, but well, it rarely happens because people are mature and do stuff because they're getting paid to do it. It's not like school where are there just to learn and they don't care because they're like, oh, my parents are paying for this, but I'm not wasting any money, so it doesn't matter. My parents are definitely not paying me to be here through taxes. That's what I mean by paying to be there. Taxes. Technically, you're not really paying for the kids to go to school, except for through taxes. But that's the thing with any school, though. Like, my grandparents are still paying the school in taxes, and they're in their 80s and don't have any kids or grandkids in the same area. It's like, oh, well, why are we still paying these taxes if we don't have kids going to school? It's like, what? Taxes can be weird. And like, property tax can be weird, all different types of tax can be weird. Taxes in general are weird and stupid. Don't pay your, no, definitely pay your taxes, guys. Pay your taxes. I pay my taxes. I even got like 22 bucks from my tax return. I'm like, yes, 22 bucks. I can buy like a meal with that. Let's go. I don't get paid enough to get a lot back from it. I also don't give enough in taxes to get a lot back. I'll, so when I was cleaning my room today, I found I moved one of my shelves. It's over there now, but it was like the one behind me, like over there, because this is the corner that I was originally set up in. Um, so I just basically swapped corners from there to here. Um, but the one shelf, I moved it, not this one behind me, but there was like the one over here. Here, that one, that small one. I moved it, and I found a paycheck for $400 just sitting behind the shelf. I swear, I cleaned that shelf recently and I didn't see it, so I don't know what or how it happened. Because when I put this shelf over there, I moved this small shelf to like clean around it and stuff. And it wasn't there, so I don't know. I figured out how to mod Hollow Knight yesterday. Oh, guess who I played the multiplayer mod with? Who? Oh God. Oh, that ain't right. It's a bit of a pain when you're building with stuff like this. But yes, who did you play the modded multiplayer with? Or multiplayer mod with? Wait, multiplayer? I see what you mean now. That's actually kind of cool, playing multiplayer in Hollow Knight. That didn't click until now. That's actually not a bad idea. Was it King? Because I know he played with multiplayer quite a lot, or played Hollow Knight quite a lot, and he was actually decent at it. He was pretty good at it. I can see him playing. I didn't see it, no. May have glitched. YouTube be like that sometimes, though. I didn't see it, no. Sheepathy? Sheepathy. I've never heard of Sheepathy. Oh, thank. Hold on, let me look up their channel. I may have seen it before. I don't see anything on here. I don't see it nowhere. Are they a content creator or with with sheep or I don't even remember most of the people that like was part of King SMP. I don't know, people. It's been like months since I've talked to anyone in like from King SMP or from Ants community. I haven't talked to anyone except for you, Jorby, and who was it recently? I saw Orange. Is it Orange? Is that I don't remember whose name is who. Everyone's names like just have left my brain. I mean, you got Jorby, you got you, Jorby, you got Flames, you got oh God, you have Unreal, you have Chunky Nuggy, um, have you even talked to any of those people recently? I have not. Probably the latest person I've talked to recently, except other than in my chat, was honestly probably King. I think I was talked to King last. And that was like a month ago or 2 months ago in his stream. We had just reached the Soul Master fight, and my bedtime alarm went off. Oh no. What's wrong here? Oh, wrong block. Now I gotta go Betty Buys. Ha ha ha. We're gonna go take some snoozes. That's funny. I will say, I don't use Litematica very often because I like to build by myself. But at least I'm with this, I'm not like building like with the whole like easy place feature. I used to do that where you just go and replace it really easily. I'm trying to stay away from using that because I still want to place it manually and like break it manually and Ooh, that could have been worse. Could have been really bad. There's something to my right. I don't know what's to my right. There's no reaction. Either way, I just have to fight on my own because NPCs and enemies aren't synced. Oh, how is that? It probably just doesn't work like that because it's not meant for multiplayer, which makes sense. That's cool that you were able to do the multiplayer mod though. Now, if you were to fight a boss together, if they're not synced, does that mean you're basically fighting the boss like separately still? Or how does that work? So I'm trying to think like if you're fighting, because you said they're not synced. So if you're fighting a boss together, are you fighting the same boss or is it two of the same boss? Just on different perspectives. The other player's boss. Interesting. That's very interesting. I was wondering how that worked. Oh, Ender Pearl. Where's there a skeleton shooting me at? They're not entirely. Oh, I read that. My day went pretty well. I had off of school. Shaders make the water really difficult to see. I'm gonna turn them off. I had off of school today, so that was great. Tomorrow I have a 2-hour delay, so I'm gonna get some. Either I'm gonna sleep more or I'm gonna get some content done. Either way is good, because sleep is good, and so is being able to sleep. Wait, sleep is good, and so is making content. Yep. Unless I finally got a new area map. In Silksong, I found a new boss. Nice. I've seen a few people play Silksong recently, and I've heard anything but good reviews from it, so. Once I eventually beat the normal Hollow Knight, then I'll play Silksong, because I don't feel like playing it until I've completed the actual first game first. It's like playing Final Fantasy Rebirth before playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's like, play the first remake first. The first half, or first part of the story first. Then you can play the second part. I keep thinking I faintly hear the City of Tears track in the stream. Oh, this is just like lo-fi. Sonic Spins, that's what it's called. Just some lo-fi. Because having background sound is good. Literally say it feels like a moral obligation to beat the OG before. Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's required. You can't just play the second one and then play the first one because the story will be all wrong. And, I mean, I don't know if the stories like actually um, connect in the Hollow Knight area, the Hollow Knight scene, Hollow Knight games. I don't know. Don't know if they actually like connect, but like story games, you gotta play the first one first. Look at that. Purdy build. Somewhat purdy. I want to show you the inspiration that I took off of. It was a random image I saw on Pinterest of concepts of like different churches, different sketches. And the actual sketches, you can see the sketch lines around them, which is insane. These look really good for sketches. Wow. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even see it at first. Yeah, let me show you guys. I actually have to do it this way, display capture. Boom. This is the concept art I saw. And this is the one I took inspiration from. Looks pretty similar to the actual build. Not as detailed and like not exactly correct, but for it's not too far off, but it's also not perfect. You got the one window here, two windows up here. It looks too small if it was one window, so it looked a little weird. This I could have done better with up here, and like the hole in the roof I just patched up, which I could have done. Like you have like little windows here, which is like these. Like I into like here, it was very strange trying to figure that out there. Also, I basically just interpreted this, just as like a little arch like this with the roof over it. There was no like, and like the back and everything, that was all just by myself. Got the window here, but in like here. Yep. You have the three windows here. So it was all just. Wait, do you think you could turn the music up? It up? Wow. I'm surprised it needs to be up. Increase that a little bit. That might be a little bit better. Might be a little bit higher. Yeah, so it came out pretty good. Now we're gonna work on a what's it called? Close all the different tabs I don't need. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I want to work on a storage system now. Trying to plan out how big is it? Oh. I need to see how wide it is at least, because it can't be too wide and not fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have plenty of space. If I did from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's actually very big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a bit of a small spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wouldn't work. It has to be like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it'd have to start like right here if I wanted to make it fit. But I mean, that's a nice size. It's like a good distance, but for 5 chests, 5 rows of chests, it's not great. I can put like wood here and that's it. So it's kind of pointless doing it in here. It takes too much space. I forgot people use the version of FreeCam that clips through walls. Yeah. So that. I don't really use it for like, most people like going around and like cheat with that. I don't tend to do it. It's just nice when you're like building something and you have to go from like the inside to the outside and you don't have like windows or something because you can't go through glass. So it's like, it's really annoying. So I just do it like this. I don't tend to go inside of builds or inside of like the floor and try to look for caves. I think I've only done it once. As the hermits call it, cheaty free cam. I keep forgetting that I have mending on my sword, so I'm like, why is my XP bar not going up? so there's not gonna be a storage system in here. I was thinking that I could, but it's too big. I need torches. I need the torches. Do I got some torches in here? I do not. Let me get some more. A little bit of coal I have. And use it. I had to make a wither skeleton farm eventually. I never built one, but it's nice to eventually have. Infinite coal, basically. So I want to eventually put like a actual interior in here. Currently I don't really have plans of it, but also do have a mod that like does I had to start using the fair play version because the urge to look for stuff by wall clipping was too strong. That's fair. The only time I do it is if I'm like looking for like the mobs in here. Like I'll look through here and like of course without this, but I would look through just to like see if it works. That's the nice thing about having the clipping is you can like see if it works. Also, I can actually increase the rate of this if I can find a wandering chair with ice. Because I don't think I have ice. Or anywhere I can get ice. Also, I wouldn't even be able to see because of that. It's gonna take too long to load. But I don't think I have ice yet. What's the amount of stone and like dirt I have? That's not dirt, that's dirt. But yeah, honestly that's fair. It can be a little bit of a I feel like a need to do, which is clipping through walls. But that's like the only time I do it is when I'm looking for mobs to see if it's working. So that's the only time I do it. Or if I'm like getting a view from up here, which is what you can do anyways without wall clipping. It looks a little out of place, I will say. But once I add like more stuff over here, like back here and around and stuff, then it'll be fine. This I have to change. This is ugly. So I'm gonna figure out how to do that eventually. But how to do something around it. Either something around it or I gotta figure out how to do damage before they come up. Which is kind of impossible, but it was very ugly doing it this way. That's my store system right now. Not great. Not great at all. But I'm gonna actually improve it. I can't even do that many like chests. Because of the fact that I don't have much redstone. I can get it from clerics and I need a brewing rod or brewing stand, whatever they're called. The problem is I only have one blaze rod and I don't think I have any. No, I don't have any brewing stands. So I'll have to use that one blaze rod or something. I also want to make a witch farm, but first of all I have to find a swamp. And me finding a swamp is really rare, or really unlikely, because I'm playing in a large biomes world. So, me finding any swamp is going to be difficult. Most of the world is plains, with some spruce up here. Like, this took me forever to find. This is 9,000 blocks away, almost 10,000 blocks away, so just spruce took me forever to get. Let alone a witch farm, or, well, swamp. Also need to find pale oak, I need to find mangrove, I need to find all this different stuff. So it's gonna be a long process. First I need to make myself, oh actually, when I was looking in here I found these. These are great to have. Let me just make some redstone torches. I need 5 and 5, so 10. Then I need, oh, I'm gonna need a lot more. If I'm gonna need 10, I'm gonna need 10 times 3, so 30. 30 comparators. That's gonna be a bit, what? Why is that in there? How did that get in there? That's the real question. I'm just gonna do this. And 5 more redstone. 10 of these. Boom, 10 of each. I also just need 10 redstone torches in general for this. If I'm doing 10, then I need 20 redstone dust, which I have, so I'm good on the redstone. I don't need any more redstone. Luckily. I'll have to get more in the future. Oh. I'll try this. The zero sugar. You guys can't see it because of the lighting, but it's zero sugar wild cherry and cream Pepsi. Anytime I have cream in like a cola, it always tastes weird, even if it's zero sugar or not. I had the I think cherry and cream Coke, and it's meh. The cherry vanilla, I think that's what it is. That's good. But like the cream always tastes weird. It doesn't taste right for me. I don't know, that's just me. Just doesn't taste right. And some people like it, that's why I make it, so. I mean, I can't be like, oh, it's disgusting, no one should drink it. Because people like it. That's fine. I just don't like it, because my taste buds are like, no. Some people's taste buds are like, yeah. Fix my pickaxe. I almost said pick my pickaxe. That wouldn't have been as nice. Ten times 3 is 30, so we need 30 hoppers. I got 30 hoppers, I just need 2, 4, 6, 8 per 8 times 10 is 80 chests. God. I'm not gonna get anywhere near that with this amount of planks. Oh, I just gave myself all the logs. Maybe an extra stack. 80 is... That's 65, so I need another 15. So 15 times 8. That's 30. That's 2, so 30 times 4 is 120, so a stack and a few. Just do that. That's 74. I was not right. $84, I only need 80. Oh, one more. 64 plus 16 is 80. I think I need 80, yeah. That should be right. It is a temporary thing, as I said, but it might be a good temporary, not a that. That's not good. I should probably also get some I probably should also get some trapdoors. I'm gonna need, but I think it's there. Like this. Yeah, of course, you just get some hoppers. Normal thing you do. Actually, this is not actually correct. I need a few more chests and hoppers. All the copper I have? Wow. I need 2 of these. Which we got, so we don't have to worry about that, but I have shears, right? I do. Plenty of them. We're gonna need two pumpkins as well. I'm gonna need 2 more chests and 2 more hoppers. You need 1 more chest. That's iron. Need copper. Boom. I also need glass. I need other things too. I have 1 sand. That is not enough. Emeralds. Low on, but I can get more. So I'm thinking about doing the villager way, getting glass. Down. That guy doesn't sell glass, this guy does. Well, I got that glass. Where's the binding? Great. We love that. That should be enough glass though. But I'll show you what I'm doing. It's pretty simple, I think. But you never know. Some people don't understand redstone as easily as I do. And I gotta respect that. No. Place blocks here. You might be wondering what, but then you can't pick the power or the signal off of the chests. But actually you can still. Just you wait. Just you wait. Just you wait. Try to place more there. Also, I gotta sleep. I'm gonna sleep before it becomes too dark or mobs start spawning, because having creepers around this is not gonna be fun. Okay, we're good. We're in the clear. Creepers in that would be bad. So you just gotta do this. If I can hear, boom, still picks up the signal, so we're good. And that's that done. Now we just gotta do the same thing on this one. go. Oh, I need more stone. 2 more to be precise. Nice. I'm just gonna get myself another stack. An extra stack doesn't hurt me. I just all of a sudden spontaneously combust and die. That'd be funny. I need slab, and I need. I think I should be good then. I'm gonna make out of stone like always. Or as you could probably guess. Oh. I didn't think that would work, but I still went for it. That is not how I want to do it. I want it to be there. And then place it there. Then place that there. Boom. And that's gonna be another spot for another copper golem. Slabs. I might not have enough glass. Now that I see how much I'm actually going through. It might be close. Come on. Would you walk this way? Walk this way. Nope, there's nothing in there. Why are you? Okay. Need scaffolding. Keep pretending I have a freaking farm for zombies. I'm like, where's that zombie? Oh, duh. Also, I'm way out of food. Which, I'm just gonna take this guy. Bring him over. Got him. Oh, no, I don't. Boom. Oh, well, I need that. What? That was weird. I was like, uh-oh. Don't say I'm breaking. Okay, we got that guy in. Oh, that's something I have to remove. Keep that there, it's a little ugly. Well, that's gonna, then he's gonna bring it over there, and then, yeah. It says it's in creative, it should work. If all things go to plan. That's what I want. Wrong block. This is the right block. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. Oop. I was about to say, if he runs out and, like, does stuff, that would suck. It's not supposed to look pretty, but it's supposed to just make it feel more solid. Theme. Thanks. I didn't know that. Actually, I'll just steal these chests, which actually have some of my stuff in it. Too much of my stuff. This basically just the other stuff that I don't have spots for. There's that. Not that. I need that. That can go in there. I wasn't sure if that actually had a spot or not. That can go in there. Gunpowder can go in there. Enderpearl can also go in there. Copper can go in there. Paper doesn't have a spot yet. So I can go in there. This will be taking care of all my issues. So I'm going to take all my logs. Thanks. You know what? Planks I won't do. But logs, yes. Spruce. Dark oak log. Dark oak wood. And then oak. I have one of each. So got oak, stripped oak, log, oak wood. There we go. Spruce next, yeah. Spruce log, spruce wood, spruce, wood, spruce log. There we go. Jungle, we're gonna do the same thing. Log, wood, jungle wood, and then dark oak log, strip dark oak wood, dark oak log, dark oak wood. Okay. Bow and arrow from that. Don't need that. Well, that take care. That's that taken care of. That takes care of that. That takes care of that. I could do this whole chest basically, except for like the first 3 slots, which is great. Which actually, my filter. Could do it in flesh. This probably be a building blocks storage room. I'll just shove. Boom. 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 Maybe a little more. Boom. A little bit more. Boom. More boom. How many? These are all filter blocks or filter items. And like this one would be planks then. Filter that out. I need to do like the planks and stuff. All the different wood types. Sword, I'll take that back. I'll take that, and then I need filters for oak, spruce, dark oak, and jungle, which I don't have. So I have jungle right here. I'll just turn them both into jungle. Jungle, go spruce, oak, dark oak, oak, oak. Maybe not do it that way. Maybe do oak, jungle, dark oak, spruce. And then we go dark oak, slab, then that. And fence gate, and then we do spruce, slab. Jungle I don't have any of, so. Spruce I have a door, and a trap door. Oak I have that, I have slab. Do I have stair? I do not. Should be all that taken care of, I think, then. I have to add filters. Oh. Or spruce planks. He's got it in his hand, I think. I know they're probably in here. They are. Boom. Pop. I think it's oak. And here it just like that. Okay. Yeah, that works. Just gotta make sure you don't put too much rotten flesh in it. Time for stone stuff now. Stone and cobblestone. Actually, maybe just stone right now. Oh. I have that. Stone. Do I want to do stone and cobblestone? No, because I do cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. So maybe stone and like the stone related blocks. That's andesite. So stone. Lots of stone slabs. You get a stone stair in here. Stairs, slabs. You gotta do stone bricks too. Stone brick slab. Stair. Stone bricks. Chiseled stone bricks. And wall. That, wall, chisel. Just like that. Eight items. 8 times 2, so 8 more. 46. 3 and 46. Yes. Perfect. Ah, need more food. Let's go down here. Let's continue on. Do this one now. This one is all set up, so now I need. Just gotta shove all this in here. That's that. I just need. Actually, that's all set up. Boom. Now I need cobblestone and mossy cobblestone stuff. So I got no stairs, no slabs, no walls. This I just need walls. And that's set. I got cobblestone, mossy cobblestone. I do stairs, slabs, then walls, and then I do mossy stuff. Stairs, slab, walls. 1, 2, 3, I need 46. It's a clever way to use the rotten flesh. Because I'll have to use a different item instead if I didn't have all this. That's correct. Grab that, and I'll do the other stones like andesite, gravel, andesite, granite, and diorite. Okay, polished. So I'll do one of each. Go. Andesite. Andesite stairs, andesite slabs. Andesite wall. There you go. Polish andesite. Polish andesite stair. Polish andesite slab. That's done. We go here, do the same thing. Boom. 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 Polished. Singular. Slab. Stair. Wall. Slab. Stair. That's done too. For granite. Granite's the one we have the least amount of. I don't know why I always put the stairs and then the slabs, even though it's slabs and stairs in like the crafting menus, but I don't know, I just like to do it my way. There's no particular reason either. I think it doesn't matter which way it is, but obviously it doesn't matter, but I just like to do it a certain way. That's the thing, you gotta let people just do it their own way. If they like it a certain way, then they can do it a certain way. Wow. Actually the perfect amount. Boom, bam, bam. Yeah. That'll all sort out itself. Now I want to do deep slate. Tough. Tough I'll do later. Deep slate though I'll do right now. Oh, and grass and dirt. And gravel and sand. Maybe I'll do that next. Actually, maybe I'll do that last. Or not last, but next after the tough and deep slate. Because it's going from stones and continuing the stones and then dirt and gravel instead of dirt, sand, gravel, all that stuff, grass. There's way too many different types of this stuff, so I'm just gonna fill this up with the rotten flesh and then I'll worry about the other stuff. Just gotta keep my rotten flesh supply up. I'm not even upset with getting more. It's my item filter, so it's kind of nice. Get to a certain amount that it needs to be. That's that taken care of. Take care of these. The rest of my deep slate too. There's a lot of different blocks for deep slate. It's crazy how many. Like look, 4 of each. Let me do these. Let me do this first. Actually, chiseled stairs, boom, wall, tile wall, tile slab. Actually, stair, tile block, brick stairs, brick wall, brick that, polished. I just need polished wall, polished stair, polished actual block. That's what creepers in my enchantment table set up. They love like being next to each other. Actually, I'm gonna keep the gunpowder. Gunpowder is actually useful. Not right now, but in the future. Like my god. Block, got slab, edge needs stair, and wall. That should be all the deep slate stuff set up. Boom. And then we just go 1, 2, 3. Actually, funny thing is I could just set that. And that's that taken care of. So I can now put all different deep slate stuff in there. Tend to be tough. Which is not too tough. I'm probably just gonna do 1 chest for tough. It doesn't need 2 chests. Not right now, at least. Some stone bricks in there, that was weird. So I swear I had a lot more tough. I don't know where it went. I'm gonna put the stone back in, since that is supposed to be in there. Yeah, there's also a lot of tough variants. So we got that. Got that. Not the stairs or walls. Try that eventually. We don't have that. We don't have polished. Don't have slabs or the stairs. Or the wall. Raw variant. That. Or that. And the bricks, of course. So we're gonna bring this back over here. Do this again. Tough. Slab. Stair. Wall. Wall. Stair. Slab. Block. Brick. Stair. Wall. Slab. I think just this and this now. I think that's all it is then. Boom. That takes care of that. That's tough taken care of now, and I just need dirt, grass, and gravel. That's it, obviously. don't see any more dirt and grass, so. Or no, any more on flesh. I think I have just enough for all the chests. Need sand and gravel in this one. I'll eventually add all the different variants of gravel or of sand. Oh, wrong chest. I'm like, what? Why does that not work? That's because I'm L stupido. That takes care of that. Gravel in there. I'll just take care of this all manually. It's not too big of an issue. Ah. That's like my basic material block, or block thing taken care of. Boom. That's taken care of now. So now we have most of the stuff sorted out all by itself. But it's not fully done yet because now that we have that side done, we gotta worry about the other side. And luckily, overflow is no issue because it goes right into this chest. Bless me. If I get the keyboard I want for Christmas, it'll have 6 buttons for macros. Not macros, but like keybinds, so I can set a keybind to stream where I can like turn off my camera using one button. So this could be great. You guys probably don't want to see this. I put my trash can here. It used to be like right over here, right next to my mic. But I don't have that. Also, I have this mic stand. I forgot where I put it, and then I found it. I'm like, ooh, that would be great for like videos IRL and stuff. So that'd be nice to have. What? That's why I just saw a slab. I'd just be completely wrong. I'll sort that out very slowly, but it will sort it out. And I can sort this out. This is gonna need some changing as well. I just got something I have to add. Cherry and Savannah. Cherry and Savannah. Cherry and Acacia. Those are woods I don't have in like supply yet, so I'm gonna have to farm them. Let's farm these a little bit to get the actual stuff that I need for it to sort it. That's a good tree. That's a very good tree. I'm gonna get like might be the perfect amount of stuff that I need for the sorting system. I might plant another one though. Actually, or maybe I won't. I can get all the saplings. This one I'll get plenty of saplings from. I don't have to worry about this. For some reason, the cherry blossom trees drop so many saplings. They really should like swap the drops with dark oak and like jungle. I think all trees should have the same drop rate for saplings, but it just doesn't work like that, unfortunately. If there's a way, I would make a mod. There probably is a way, but if I can figure out a way that I can change the loop pools for saplings in each type of leaf, then I would. Because the chance that you get from cherry blossoms is a little too much, and dark oak and stuff is way too little, so I think about making it more middle ground is great. Obviously, these have a lot more leaves, so they should have less chance of dropping, but a little bit less chance of dropping. Compared to like a regular birch tree or regular oak, and a regular jungle, to be honest. I guess we need boom, 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 boom. Strip these. And woods were here, right? No, here. Go log. No, log, log, wood. That's not right. That's wood. It doesn't have to be like this. It's not like required, but I just like to make it look good. Wood, log, boom. I can put that in, but I'm not going to because I need to craft all the different blocks. Stair, slab, and planks. Boom, stair, slab, and planks. Just need the basics. For now. Eventually I'll add... Oh, that's not what I want. Where'd that go? I need that back. Where did that go? It was... It was a log, right? It was. I need planks. Slabs. First there are slabs. That's all I need. Planks. Stairs. Slabs. Boom. I can put those in there, that's fine. I got more saplings from over here. I don't want to... Like, look at the cherry tree saplings. How many am I gonna get from this? From one tree, I got like over 20. That's ridiculous. Don't know why they never changed that, because that's a lot. But they never did. Those saplings are always good to have, even though I kind of want to grow more of them, but don't really need to. I just want to get the stuff for that. Of course, as I said, anything that's not in the system will get put into here, so if I miss something, then it's great to see that it's in there, so that way I know, oh wait, this was actually added. Let me put that in there. Honestly though, that might be it for tonight. I could do like a better system with this than what it is right now, so I might eventually. I don't know if I'll do it tonight, probably not. But I'll do it eventually. Also, that goes in there. I didn't put the slab in. My bad. There we go. We got like stone in here, we got stone bricks in here, you got The mossy cobblestone. The cobblestone will be put in there. This isn't here. Like just all the different stuff. Cool. I'll probably do this off stream because it's just a simple little farm or simple little sorter. It's not like that where that's a complex sorter. Not really that complex, but it's just it requires a little bit of redstone, so I want to record it. I want to do it on stream. I might do another one of these in the future, like next to it. Maybe another one, and just that be my storage room for most of the building stuff. Because once I have all that stuff done, if I have like 4 rows, it should be enough to hold all the stuff that I need it to hold. This one might get full. That's the only problem. So I might eventually run out of stuff in here. So that's gonna be in the future though. Which if that's the case, then I might take the planks out and put them in here with these. This is also getting full though. How many different types of wood are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 1, 3, 6, 12. Wow, that might be like really running out of space. Might be really close to the amount of space I need. If that's the case. Yeah, it might be running out of space eventually. Because it requires 6 of these equal 3 rows. Yeah, let's do another 3 rows. And all that would be left is this single column. Which then I might shift everything to the left, or to the right, yeah. That won't work either. I have to keep probably at least 3 of these spaces open. Just so it doesn't ruin the filter system. I'll figure it out eventually. I'll figure out how to do it. Worst comes to worst, I just need to add a new row for like more stairs and stuff. Or more like planks or whatever. Or maybe I just do like towards the end I just do a random like everything that's like fence gates and fences and trapdoors and doors. Those all go into their own chest. Maybe I'll do that. That probably would make the most sense. Because they don't get used as often as stairs and slabs and stuff. Trapdoors and doors, yes. But stairs and slabs are usable. I think that probably will be it. I think I'm gonna head off for the night. Because we were pretty productive today. We did a lot today. For about a 2-hour stream, I think. Yeah, we're at hour 59 and like 53 seconds right now. So that was pretty productive for a 2-hour stream. We got that done. We got that done. We got, is it D and C or A and C? It is A and C. We got that done, and we got this done. And that wasn't even on it was on my planning, but I didn't think I was gonna get it done pretty as far as I did. So, also did a little bit of digging around. Oh, that guy's there. I gotta get myself prepared and like light this area up because it's the amount of creepers I see around here. If a creeper loads this up, I'm gonna be really mad. Not really mad, but really like, ugh, come on. The only problem with these guys is I gotta make sure they're, make sure they don't turn into statues, because that would not be good. I do want to test this quick, make sure it does actually filter correctly. It doesn't actually do the incorrect thing. So bed, it's gonna look for a spot to put the bed. There's not gonna be a spot. Also, the chests are fine if they're oxidized. It's just the actual guys themselves cannot be oxidized. It's like boom. It's gonna put it in there, and this guy's gonna open it eventually. He gets the bed. He puts it in here. Goes in here. Not too slow, but they're also not fast. They hold 16 items at a time. It's the worst. 5. If it doesn't work, uh-oh. He puts it in there. And it'll be put right into this chest. Like that. Perfect. Filtering system works. We're good. I'm excited to use these more often. It may not be the fastest, but it's great. Great addition to the game. I'm so glad they did this instead of the copper buttons, because copper buttons would have been way worse. This is such a better way of doing it. So originally, weren't these guys supposed to just press buttons? Like, what is, it's just a random number generator, pretty much. This is a lot better. I'm glad they lost and then were added. Because button pressing would have been terrible. Random button pressing. Didn't it lose to, what did it lose to? The sniffer? I mean, sniffer's not very useful at all either, but I'm glad they rethought the copper column and decided it to, or made it to where it organizes chest instead of pressing buttons, because that would have been a lot worse. So I'm glad it lost and then got brought back. It was either the sniffer or the ally. Let me look it up. Well, does anyone in chat know? Copper golem. Vote. It was 21. Lost to the ally. That's right. It was the copper golem, ally, and glare. Yeah, they definitely. Glare would probably be the worst. No offense to the glare lovers, but it's not the best. Copper golem is just. Well, copper golem back then, it makes sense that it lost. Where does this guy just come from? Like, it just comes out of nowhere. Yeah. I don't think anyone would be upset if I said that I'm glad it lost. I bet a lot of people think the same thing too. Just the ally was, compared to the 3, the ally was just the best. I don't think, when people say like, oh, Copper Golem should have won because like, look how useful it is, I don't think they remember that it was just a button presser basically. Didn't actually organize chests. So the fact that it organizes chests now is way better. Also, I'm worrying about the exploration. It's going to take way too long to find anything. I think best bet for saplings and stuff is just to wait for the wandering trader, which is going to take forever because I've seen him probably twice in this world. It's been 130 days, so it's going to take forever. But, I mean, it could be worse. So, but yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll try to get some videos done for tomorrow. Maybe a short or two. I don't know how many I'm going to get done, but it's worth a try. Worth a try to get some some sort of short out, whether it's a tutorial or not. I don't know when we get out by tomorrow, but or for tomorrow, I should say. But I'll try to get some stuff done tomorrow morning because I have a 2-hour delay for school, so I have time, a little bit of time, 2 hours. But that's a good amount of time. I can get a short done in that period of time. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace out. Make sure to like and subscribe. Subscribe.